All right, y'all, today we are at Lulu's Pie Shop in Georgetown with the owner, Lisa. Thank you for having us today.
Thanks for coming in.
We met just a few weeks ago, honestly, and I already feel like this is like somewhere that I come on the square that I'm at home because you make such a great atmosphere in creating that. So how long have y'all been on the square?
We are hitting our 1 year, November 12th.
Yay.
Be ready. We're going to be doing a whole lot of fun stuff, of course. We're not yet sure what all that's going to be. But we're gonna party up on November 12th, 2023.
That is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank
As a
you.
small business owner, making it even to the 1 year mark is probably the hardest mark to hit.
For sure.
So I know that that's an exciting time for y'all. One thing about Lulu's Pie that I want to hit on is you don't just serve pies.
No, we do not.
So tell us, what else does Lulu's entail?
Oh my gosh. So we started off with our cookie, and that was back in 2017. So we still serve that cookie, our chocolate chip cookie. It's been our tried and true forever and ever. I always tell people, started off a cookie, and here we are as a pie shop. We do sweet and savory pies. We do chicken pot pie. We do shepherd's pie. We do, our newest addition is a savory Danish. So a ham and Swiss Danish dough from scratch, of course. Oh my gosh, so many different things. Pizza Danish, cinnamon rolls on Sunday. Every Sunday we do brown butter cinnamon rolls.
Yum.
I've eaten way too many brown butter cinnamon rolls. We do cookies and cheesecake and sometimes once in a while cake. Not very often because we don't enjoy to make cake. So many other things too.
And y'all have introduced a supper club or cooking class, something of this nature, and tell us about it.
So we did our first supper club, and we will do some more. Hopefully it was Italian style, of course, because we are Italian, so we bring that into everything. We had 6 people, so 3 couples, and that was our limit because we wanted it to be nice and short and very personal. And so we did 4-course, typical Italian style meal. We do not have our TABC, so people bring their own wine and come in and enjoy, and we loved it. We'll do some more, maybe not till 2024.
Yes.
Because our 2023 is crazy. And then we do classes. We do pie classes. We do scones classes. We also do pie tea. So we took high tea and put our spin on it and made it pie tea instead. Hour and a half. We do 3 or 4 servings of savory and about 4 to 5 to 6 servings of sweet, as well as 3 rounds of tea. We use our tea service, so it's pretty and very different. But we love our classes. We've got a lot of classes coming up in November and October, more so October, which is now actually. But we enjoy the classes. We love to teach, so seeing people learn that dough is not that hard to get a hold of and to understand and how to fix it if there's a problem. It's important to us to teach it, not only just sell it, but show people how they can do it at home themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love it.
What brought y'all to the Georgetown Square?
So we live in Georgetown and have been out here for about 7.5 years, I think. So we love the square. We love Georgetown. And so when we started to sell at the farmers markets many years ago, we started to just kind of become friends with people in the square and the business owners, and a couple of them said, hey, there's a spot coming available, and so here we are. We weren't looking for a spot right away yet, but you don't turn down the perfect location in the middle of the Georgetown, Texas square. It's too perfect where we are.
We're
perfect. Right in the middle of everything, and right across from the courthouse, so it's nice and easy to tell people how to get to us. Go to the courthouse stairs, stare across, and there we are. Can't ask for any better. A lot of support from local business owners, of course. We have a lot of good friends there, and some of them carry our pies in their shops, so it's very cohesive. We love it.
The thing, Georgetown is growing at such a quick pace. I grew up here. I was here when it was a much lesser population than it is today and what it's gonna be in 10, 20 years from now.
Yes.
And the growth of the Georgetown Square, from somebody that's really seen it evolve, is just amazing. I love seeing all the thriving businesses, the energy on the square, and all the businesses complement each other so well. As we've been out talking to business owners, I mean, we're at a coffee shop and he's like, well, there's another one you should try over here. You know, we're at a bar and they're like, oh, this other bar is great too.
Completely.
I love the camaraderie of the Georgetown Square, and I feel like no matter how big Georgetown gets, the square is what really brings it together and still gives it that small town feel. What's it like being a part of that?
I don't even know if I can describe it properly. It's, you just feel like you're home. When I come to work, I open that back door and I walk in and I immediately just feel like if I ever needed something and wanted to go and talk to somebody, everybody's right there. You know, we made friends with everybody all around us. And it's just, I don't know, it's old town feel.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something that most people who didn't even, I grew up in Chicago, we didn't have that togetherness. Out here, it's just, you walk outside and everybody, you know, you say hi to everybody, and sometimes it feels like it's just so out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
you know,
and the world that we live in,
now.
it really does. It's such an outlier.
It's like we go back to like the good old days, you know, when everybody knew everybody and watched out for everybody, and it's very cool. Like our grand opening, we were just blown away, and it's I don't know, it almost makes you want to cry a little bit sometimes.
Yeah,
because it's just it's so heartfelt here. And that's
so genuine.
Oh my gosh, and it is. And you know, people come in and they say, hey, do you make this? I'm like, no, but you know, go here or go here. And that's just what we're all about here, is helping everybody out. There's not one business that's for themselves. And that is truly unique, for sure.
I love it, because people often, you know, could view some of these businesses as competitors, but it really is that everybody supports each other.
Completely.
And that really is what creates this unique feeling of the Georgetown Square. And they call it the most beautiful town square, but I think that aesthetically, yes, it obviously it is, but these businesses that make it up, it's the beauty of those businesses too that really tie into that phrase that they have. So I love that.
And it's so cute because we've developed relationships, of course, very much so with those right around us. So, you know.
Oh, we were just at Blushing Bell, and I love them and their shop, everything.
And they've been there, I think, a little over a month.
Yeah.
And I think they're super comfortable already. You know, it's everybody just kind of always is looking out for you, and the small business owners will go and shop and partake in the businesses all around them. And we'll walk into other places and there's people sitting, you know, from different companies sitting at a restaurant inside here. And so it's just, you feel like you kind of know everybody.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the thing. So one thing about Georgetown, like everywhere that we've gone in, everybody does know each other by name, obviously, but nobody's wearing a name tag. Like you just know of each other because you've built that connection, which I love.
Yes.
So in real estate, we're always, you know, helping people find their place that is home. And we're helping so many people relocate in this market. And we get clients that we just know Georgetown is meant to be their home. And it's so hard to put into words what Georgetown is. And so that's why we really wanted to highlight these businesses on the square, because we feel like the small business square in this community are the heart of Georgetown.
Agreed, yes.
It is, right? I just feel like all the events and bringing the community together, there was no better way to showcase Georgetown from a real estate perspective, rather than like neighborhood and houses, than the Georgetown Square and the businesses. So thank you for having us. And I have a final question though.
You go.
What is your favorite thing that you serve or make here at Lulu's?
Bourbon cherry pie.
Bourbon cherry pie, okay. Well, that was a quick answer, so I'm giving one more question then. The name Lulu's, where does it come from?
So my mom called me Lulu when I was a kid. My name is Lisa. I guess it was close to my name, so she called me Lulu. So when I was coming up with the name back in 2017, of course, you know, it was like, oh, it's Lulu's, never a doubt.
Yeah.
And I, you know, we LLC'd, we branded, we got shirts, we got stickers, did the whole thing. And my mom says to me one day, well, why did you call it Lulu's? It's like, oh, Mom, what? And she says, well, why did you call it Lulu's? I said, because you called me that. Nope, I didn't. I was like, yes, you did. So we still fight over that, but now that's all she calls me.
Yes, perfect.
So it's something that I believe I was called as a child. But we'll never know.
We'll never know. But now you're Lulu forever.
Exactly.
Lulu's it is. I love it. I love your shop.
Thank you.
I love, aside from all the amazing food here, you have great gifts, and I feel like everybody can leave here with something that they're going to enjoy.
Yes.
Most notably, some amazing treats, but also some great little items on the way out as they cook at home.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate that.
Well, thank you for having us. Every time I see you, I have to give you a hug.
Yes, for sure.
We appreciate it, and we will be in very soon because we can't get enough of our Lulu's.